also fun to be around a lot of people during Christmas time. I feel like I can really feel the spirit of the city here in downtown.
Good afternoon, amigos, from Mexico City. We are here in the historic area of Mexico City. We are right outside our front door. We're going to give you a sneak peek into our neighborhood. I'm actually about to go run and get some lunch, get some coffee, give you some shots of that on the way. I'm going to show you where I'm going. That's going to be in a separate video as well. And then this afternoon, as we walk around, we'll give you our thoughts about living here in the historic area of Mexico City. Got my coffee and salad from Cafe Madrid or Pasteleria Madrid. This place, it really has everything. It's like a coffee shop, a cafeteria, a bakery, a little bit of everything. We're like less than a block from it, so it's kind of dangerous, but extremely cheap. This coffee is 23 pesos and it comes with a big piece of bread. So 23 pesos for bread and a doble americano. Starbucks has got nothing on that. This might be our favorite little place here in the area because whether we want lunch, dinner, coffee, or even dessert, a lot of times we'll make a quick stop by here. So this gives you kind of an insight into what our day-to-day life in the historic area looks like. Now we're going to head back home and I'll give you, we'll talk a little bit about living here and we'll talk with Abuela. 37 pesos for this salad, and they pack it in there. It's surprisingly big, very delicious. Just another reason that we love Pasteleria Madrid. A little insight into what it's like living here before we take a little lunchtime break and I get back to editing videos and potentially even this video. Living here in this part of the neighborhood, after we've discovered some different neighborhoods, Condesa, Santa Fe, San Angel, Roma, Condesa, etc., etc. This area is by far the busiest. There's people shopping, there's Mexican tourists, tourists from the US, just people living here. It is, anytime we ever walk around, this area is crazy. This, to me, is like living in Times Square in New York City. That's a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing because there's so much around here, so much food. The tacos, the Perro Negro pizza, Cafe Madrid, the Pasteleria Ideal, everything is around here. However, the bad thing is, because there's everything around here, because there's so much shopping, especially right now, right before Christmas or 2 weeks before Christmas, the people are everywhere. So it's definitely the most busy section of the city that we have visited. Comment below, let us know what you think on our perspective on that. We enjoy living here. If we were to come back to Mexico City, I wouldn't choose to live in this area again. However, if I were coming on vacation, I would definitely choose to come to this area simply because it's very central, obviously right in the middle of the city. You can get to everything really easily. There's so much history in this area. There's so much to, like, you can spend your whole vacation just in this area and still have museums to see, still have buildings to learn about, still have food to try, and you'd be doing yourself a disservice by not going to Condesa, Coyoacán, etc. Now we're gonna get to lunch. We'll give you a few views from our tiny little balcony, and then we'll continue our discussion with Loretta. She's working right now on eating her soup about her experiences or her thoughts on living in the historic area of Mexico City. Give us a little insight into what it's like living here in the Histórico, Centro Histórico, Mexico City,
Sure.
La Ciudad de Mexico. I can't speak.
It is full of whistles. if you can't hear those in the background. Tons of traffic in this area, lots and lots of people, and I think I heard Greg tell you guys earlier that that's good and bad. I tend to love the constant rush, however I also tend to walk very fast. The sidewalks here get super crowded with lots of people, you know, street shopping and things like that, so for my fast walking legs, that's a bad sign, but it's also fun to be around a lot of people during Christmas time. I feel like I can really feel the spirit of the city here in downtown. Tons of shopping. Our friend Louise told us that people mainly come to this area for the shopping, so yes. We are very close in our neighborhood here. If you're looking for a quieter area of Mexico City, we would not recommend this area. However, you have to visit it. It has some of the most incredible buildings in all of the city, as well as some great shopping. So because this area of the city is so packed with traffic, we walk a lot. I know you guys have seen a lot of La Alameda.
Yeah.
Park, and that's about a mile from our house, and we walk at least that far every day. Lots of walking. I have had no trouble getting at least 10,000 steps a day. I walked around our 300 square foot apartment once to get extra 50 steps. But other than that, I've had no problem walking. So that's good and bad. I think, excuse me, exploring the city in this area by foot has really allowed us to explore a lot more than I think had we walked outside our door, gotten in an Uber or a cab right there. So I'm thankful that there's traffic and that we've been forced to walk. I think we've stumbled upon some great shopping, great restaurants, great different areas that people live in, just right here around this historic area, so lots of steps. I really think that's all we have to say.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Unless I magically think of something else. Comment below, let us know your thoughts about the Centro Histórico area of Mexico City. We're going to give you some more shots on our way back home. Right now we're at the Zocalo, which is about 2.5 blocks from our house. So we're extremely close to this area. We'll give you some shots to give you an even better idea of what our little block, our little neighborhood of the Centro Histórico area looks like. But unless I think of something else, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I knew I'd think of something else. There's this cat that is sometimes owned by one of the owners of one of these shops that Hillary loves to pet. She's a little frisky though, so I don't pet her because I don't mess with cats like that. Hillary's more brave than I am.
She loves me.
What are you doing out in the street, kitty? You're not supposed to be in the street. Okay, last observation. I know I'm doing a terrible job. Oh, I almost fell. Doing a terrible job of keeping the flow in this video, but every store here in Mexico City, and this is somewhat like this in Vallarta, where there's a pharmacy, a jewelry store, a pizza place, has like club style speakers going all day. And so from, if we have our windows open or sometimes still closed, we have a mix of like, I don't even know, like reggaeton, like US pop with like an EDM mix on it. It's always a party here in Mexico. So depending on what kind of mood you're in, sometimes it's really fun, exciting, and cool. When you're a little bit more tired and cranky, it's not so cool, and you just want the pharmacy to sell the medicine and turn the music off. These stairs are hard. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell that we get notified
Every time
we upload a new video, and we will see you when?
tomorrow.
Adios.